Hello, Westland fans. You are chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. And joining me at this time is a professional wrestler from the Northern Wrestling Federation. He is a multi-time and current NWF Unified Champion, and he's in for a very busy weekend. You can catch him at the NWF Rumble event this Saturday at Covington, Kentucky. And you might see him this Sunday at Derby City Wrestling for the TV tapings.
Yeah, you
Just,
might. You might.
just putting it out there. I am joined with a man. I like to call him the Sherlock Holmes of professional wrestling because he's always on the case with his opponents. And when it's all said and done, case thus closed. Case closed indeed. I'm joined with one of my new friends in wrestling, Beck Reeves. He's with me right now. How's it going, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Kenny. It's going very well.
Good.
I love the introduction. I I've been doing pretty well. I just got back from training, so that's why I'm not exactly as presentable as I'd prefer doing these types of things. But hey, I'm sweaty. Um, I haven't shaved. You're getting the raw Beck Reeves right here, man.
I'm getting that wall, getting that authentic coming
Yes,
off of training.
yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm cool with either way. 'Cause I know that you are just focusing, that you are concentrated on the task at hand. So I've been a fan of NWF um, for a very, very long time, and I've been reintroduced to NWF as of last year.
Oh,
Went to the Revolution Rising show. That kind of reintroduced me back. And then as of January, I started going to the Covington shows.
okay.
So I'm getting familiar with everyone, with some of the talents, the champions like yourself, and
Hey,
you definitely become a favorite of mine. So you coming off of a very intense rivalry with Hollywood Adam Swayze, and at
yeah,
the previous Covington show,
yep.
you and Adam was in the main event for that unified championship. It was a really good match. Definitely
Like,
showed great chemistry between you and Adam. Adam is in his feelings. That's no as a result.
hey,
Uh,
that's one way to put it, man.
yeah, he's in his feelings. And I think I told you prior to that match is that he I was promoting that show for March. And I said I got an interview with Beck Reeves, and I'm guessing Northern Wrestling Federation Twitter retweeted it or whatever.
Oh, did
And,
they?
yeah, or liked it or retweeted or something. And then it got the attention of your nemesis, Mr. Swayze.
Oh my
Uh,
God, what's now?
he
I can
he's
imagine.
he like why are you interviewing him and not me? I'm the star. Those were some of his words. I don't have the whole quote on the top of my head. And then I had a more kind response like, man, I didn't know Mr. Swayze was, will be this upset. I mean, I think you should be focusing on winning back the title that you lost from Beck, instead of focusing on little old me.
Yeah,
So
you would think.
maybe,
You would think,
so
dude. He has it out for everyone. It's like every morning he wakes up on the wrong side of the bed.
yeah.
Um, he feels like if the weather reporter in the morning is not talking about him and instead is reporting precipitation out there, he's having a bad day. I don't get it.
And I have to see him not just in NWF, but I see him in New Southwest um, on Sundays. I see him on the regular too. So um, yeah, he's he's something else. I'll just put it that way. So Beck, man, you are the current unified champion. So you've been a hard fought champion since that since you won the title back. You've had some battles in Ohio and in Kentucky and other areas. So now I want to discuss this Rumble match, this Rumble show, which is coming up on Saturday. A lot of people have put their name in the hat for this Rumble match. And to make this extra special is for the heavyweight championship. The current champion, Star Ryder. Now he's coming off of his rivalry with Mr. Destiny. And after the match, Star Ryder is just talking about just being a hard fought champion. And then all these contenders coming in here, trying to be next in line. And Wildcat Chris Harris, the Hall of Famer, say, you know what? We got the Rumble match coming up. Let's put that title on the line in the Rumble. 30 man over the top rope. Last man standing, walking out of Covington with that title. So you already got one title. It looks like you're looking to add another to your. We had Becky 2 belts a couple years ago. Now we might get Beck 2 belts, perhaps. How you feeling, man, about this Rumble?
Man, you very well might see Becky 2 belts. Either works for me. Um, but obviously that's the goal. Is to win the Rumble and to be the Northern Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. That's a prize I definitely have my eyes on and have had it for a long time now. But excuse me. But for me personally, my main goal is to make sure that I am in the ring with Star Rider. I can't imagine Star Rider couldn't throw out 28 other guys. But when it's me and him in that ring, that's where I know I have him. Because me and Star Rider, we go way back since my debut. He's been a great mentor, a great friend. He's helped me in times of need when I broke in my ribs, when I nearly broke my knee, just as him with Mr. Destiny. So I think it would be a very nice storybook ending if it's just me and him in the ring, and then we get to decide who's the Northern Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion. Because me as a unified champion, I feel like I'm still trying to prove that I didn't just win it a second time as if it's a coincidence. I think I've made my presence known in the NWF Future Stars. And there are a lot of main roster individuals that still see me as such, just a future star, just a guy who, hey, yeah, he won the unified title a couple times, but there's no way he's going to win the Northern Wrestling Federation heavyweight championship. But I think I've made a good case for myself, and just like what you said, every open case, it's going to be close at some point or another. So right now, me and Star Rider, hopefully we're in the ring together. Otherwise, I have no issue throwing out 29 other guys out of that ring just to win. It's the name of the game.
Like a true detective, ladies and gentlemen. He's always on the case. Yes, you and Stillwater have been allies. Y'all been friends. Y'all have traveled together. I've known Stillwater since his OVW days. He's still there every now and then. And seeing him as the champion, he's giving it his all. He is a former Rumble winner in that particular event. This is definitely one of the big events for the Northern Wrestling Federation. And it just, separate from who's next to who still got work to do. You guys like Andrew Reed, Joshua, Nor Gabriel, and MCE, and of course DC just came back recently. He's looking
DC.
to he's a menace.
Dude, he's a monster.
He's a monster.
Hopefully, I'm not in the ring with him when I enter. But I mean, again, like that's just got to be one of those things you got to prepare for. So
Yeah,
never fought DC one-on-one. Maybe that's what's going to happen once it comes Rumble time.
yeah. So it's as the cliche in a Rumble match, every man for himself. So there's gonna be some alliances formed, helping each people gonna help each other out, try to better their chances. Comes with the territory. So if it means you and Starwater have to keep an eye on 28 other men, then that's definitely something that has to be done. So
Mm-hmm.
so please, man, check out the Womble Show this Saturday, Covington, Kentucky at Hits. Get your tickets at nwfwrestling.com. NWF is usually in the Cincinnati area, Northern Kentucky area. They're going to be at Cleveland. They're going to be at Fairfield. They're going to be at Ludlow, Kentucky. Again, all the dates is on there, nwfwrestling.com for more details. I purchased my ticket for the Wumble show just yesterday, so I'm
There
good
we
to
go.
go. I'm staying consistent with the Covington shows. I've been to every Covington show since this year began.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I will try to, and I'll be there for Revolution Rising 2 to support the ladies.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a huge
So
event too because the
big,
first one was incredible. I mean, you were there. It
yeah,
was jam pack. One of the loudest nights of wrestling that I've ever been a part of. And when I say a part of, obviously help set up the ring and make sure that everything's going smoothly. But like the women killed it, killed it.
yeah.
10 out of 10 show, and I can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah, and speaking of ladies, that's most likely going to be at Revolution Rising 2. Some other matches on the card. Of course, Andrew Reed and Joshua, they've been going at each other for months. And Andrew Reed has been going through all the hurdles. And now he finally gets his next this singles match opportunity against Joshua. And so we'll see how that turns out. Meanwhile, Joshua's lady, Miss Nikki Victory, she got Wally Matthews to deal with this Saturday, and Joshua is barred for ringside. So you're getting a glimpse of what can you expect for Revolution Rising 2 with those two ladies. They've got a long history with each other, and it's the friction is there. And now Wiley wants her revenge. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how that transpired on Saturday. So we go for NWF to a new promotion that started recently, Derby City Wrestling. Started last month. I was there that evening. Shout out to the United Wrestling Network for bringing this promotion to Louisville, to the West End. It was a fun show that night, a fun TV tapings. Now, granted, I live in Lexington, so I can't see the TV tapings on TV, but I can watch it on YouTube. And I saw myself on Louisville TV. I'm like, yes, there I am, right there. And I believe Beck, he's on the TV tapings. That's an episode coming up on Saturdays, on Sundays, I believe. So
On
how you?
Sunday,
Yeah, on
and
Sunday. Yeah,
is on TV. Sundays on their YouTube channel,
yeah,
which is not Derby City Wrestling. It's under Memphis Wrestling. So
yeah,
if you just Memphis Wrestling, it'll have the same. The font design is all the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how you feeling? From your experience being there for the first set of TV tapings, how you feeling about this new promotion that you have just been a part of?
Honestly, I couldn't be any more grateful. I uh I wasn't expecting to actually be a part of Derby City Wrestling when I showed up. I was there to help in any way I can and just like to learn and pick people's brains. and I got to meet a lot of interesting people, a lot of amazing, fantastic veterans, um, guys who've been working in television for years, for decades, um, and to see that I was allowed to have a match, I was through the roof, um, and I will be back there again. Yes, this coming Sunday for more TV tapings, and to maybe you'll see me have another match. I'm not gonna go into it expecting to have a match because anything could happen, and I think just going in there with an open mind for whatever's available, I'll just take it in stride because um, for me to be a part of Derby City Wrestling, a brand new, like flourishing company that are also doing TV, like someone as far like in their career as me, which isn't very far at all, to be a part of all that is in my opinion very unheard of. Like normally there are people out there that have been wrestling for 10 years and they haven't been on TV yet. So to have been given that opportunity, I'm internally grateful for. So if Beck Reeves is back on Derby City Wrestling for this coming Sunday, we'll see. Otherwise, just stay tuned because I plan on coming again in the near future.
Yeah, David Marquez. This is his,
Mm-hmm.
United Wrestling Network. I watched some of the Memphis wrestling stuff. So it was over 400 to 500 people in
Oh
that
yeah.
very first tapings. So that's a very encouraging start for a brand new promotion for a city that has a very storied history in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So to have that, um, it's very satisfying. And they from the passion that I heard from Marquez, he really wants to see Derby City Wrestling thrive like championship wrestling in LA and
Mm-hmm.
Memphis wrestling. So it's up to us fans, especially those in the Louisville area that, want to keep this going. I mean, you got to see Willie Mack, you got to see Moose, Dallin Bostic, Elijah Burke, one of my favorites.
I love
And
Elijah Burke.
yeah, I mean, I got to hear him speak for forever. He can speak
Mm-hmm.
about poetry. He can do whatever, man. He manifesting just the way he speak. You're gonna listen. So Derby City Wrestling this Sunday. DerbyCityWrestling.tv. Get your tickets for the show. They're gonna have some people from the previous tapings be there, and they're gonna have some debut stars, some familiar faces debuting in that promotion this weekend. So get ready for that. I am joined with the unified champion of Northern Wrestling Federation, the one and only Beck Reeves. Check him out at the Womble this Saturday at Covington. He's looking to become Beck Two Belts. Um, so that is this Saturday, and Derby City Wrestling this Sunday as well. And so support wrestling, y'all, and check him out on social media at the Beck Reeves on Twitter and Instagram. And go check out Northern Wrestling Federation on nwfwrestling.com. Get your tickets for all the shows that's out there. They're going to be at Cleveland, Fairfield, Ludlow. So they're going to be at some places for the first time. And, with fair season right around the corner, weather's getting nice and warmer, they're going to be at some fairs as well. So
Oh
get your
yes,
ticket. So,
sir.
so man, that's awesome, man. Beck, man, it's great to have you on the show, man. It's great to have a chat with you.
Thank
Um,
you. It's been a pleasure. This was fun. Seriously.
yeah, yeah, and just like this man said, he just literally got home for training at the legendary Bone Crushers. Um, that's one of my goals. I want to go to a Bone Crusher show one day. That's a legendary place. Shout out to Roger Wuffin. Shout out to Big Mama. Shout out to the whole NWF crew for such an incredible promotion for so many years. So much good talent on there. Please support NWF if you are in the Cincinnati area, if you're in the surrounding areas, Northern Kentucky, and check them out. NWFWrestling.com for all the tickets and info. It's great to have you on the show, Beck, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. Appreciate you, and I will see you this Saturday and most likely on Sunday. Somewhere. I'll see you somewhere on Sunday.
Hey, dude, I'll see you somewhere someday too, dude. It was a pleasure seeing you last time, and I hope to see you again at Derby City again and the Rumble.
Yeah, I'm definitely at the Rumble, front and center. And I'll definitely. It's gonna be an interesting show. Star Rider, he's a great champion,
Yes,
but
he is.
going up and yes, he is a former Rumble winner. Um, but it hits different when your championship on the line and you have to outlast 29 other men. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see if he can withstand that. Uh, you have a good night, man. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks again, man.
Thank you, dude. I hope to be back. Have a great, safe weekend.
You too, man. Take it easy.
Case closed.
Yeah, that's how you end the interview right there.